It's a tough loss for Dallas today, with the final score sitting at 28-14. This franchise just couldn't get it together, and now the big question is, what does the playoff picture look like for them? Can this team still turn it around? One fan I spoke to earlier said, "I don't know what's worse, the loss or the uncertainty about our playoff chances." It's clear they're hoping for a strong finish to the season, but with the clock ticking down, no one knows if they'll have a shot at playing in the postseason in just a few months. This one definitely stings, but the season isn't over yet and they've got work to do.
Okay, Desean Valentine is at the podium now, and at this time, we would like to open up the floor for any questions. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what's going through your mind right now? I know this was a tough loss for you today, but, right now the word is, will you all make the playoffs tonight? Do you still think you make the playoffs after this loss?
Well, first, what was going through my mind is that we lost. I mean, as far as the playoffs, I don't know right now.
Yeah, how was your relationship with your coach? I saw the two of you having a disagreement on the sideline earlier today. Can you tell us, what was that conversation like? What did y'all talk about?
That conversation was our business. It's not for the public to know. Next question.
I want to talk about the last play of the game. It seemed like you gave up on the play at the last minute. Just walk us through what was going through your mind and what happened when you dropped the pass.
I mean, guys, look, I just dropped the pass. I mean, nothing more to mention. Look, let's not make this like a big production, like it's rocket science. All right? The ball was thrown to me. I just dropped the pass. That's all it was.
Yeah, Deshaun, I know on your podcast you mentioned that you were open for a trade because you haven't been offered a contract yet. You also mentioned that you and the owner are not on the same page. Let's be honest, that is a bold statement to say about the biggest football franchise in the country. I mean, this is America's team, by the way. So how do you feel about that? I mean, you demanded $60 million. Is that realistic for a receiver?
Is it realistic for a receiver? Okay, wait a minute. You're asking me, is it realistic for me to demand $60 million? So you want to know if it's realistic for someone with my worth on that field to make $60 million. Let me break it down for you. Every single day I'm out here, I'm pushing my body to its limits, putting it through pain and damage that you will never understand. I bruise, I break, I strain. Every time I take the field, I risk it all. And for what? For you? For the owner? For everyone's entertainment? For you to sit on your couch to flip through the channels and scream at the TV? Do you know what it's like for your kids to grow up and you miss it, to miss birthdays, anniversary, family dinners, all because I'm out here making you feel something, entertaining you, putting on a show for you? Do you think I do this for fun? I do this for a paycheck to make sure my family is taken care of. You know what? Let me tell you something. How much do you think my body is worth after all those hits? How much is my mind worth after all the concussions, bruised ribs, torn ligaments? I'm not here asking for a handout. I'm asking for what I deserve for everything that I sacrificed. I don't get to go home after every game. I don't get to sit with my kids and enjoy a meal like you do. Every moment I'm out here is another piece of me broken down for you, people like you. And you ask me about the money, and you ask talking about it's just like the money. You want to know what the reality is? Every time I step out there, I risk not only my career, my health, but my future. I put my body through hell. And you sitting up here asking me if $60 million is realistic. Really, bro? I can't believe you even asked me that question. You have no idea what it takes to stand on that field, to put on this jersey, and to leave everything behind just so you can enjoy a few hours of what you call football. Do you think it's just a game? It's not. It's a sacrifice. And if I demand $60 million for that sacrifice, then you damn right it's realistic.
Yeah, but Deshaun, look, let's just be honest. It's not about abusing your body or your playing ability on the field. That's not really what the big deal is. I mean, you are the best in the game right now. Do you really want to know what it's about, what people are really saying? I mean, let's just be honest. It's really about your antics, your behavior. You get into it with the opposing team every single game. So let me ask you this. Do you think that is the reason why you haven't been offered a contract yet?
Look, you know what? I'm so tired of hearing about my behavior like I'm some kid or something. Every single time we lose a game, it's my behavior and it's my emotions. That's the problem why we lost the game. Really? You all want to talk about my behavior, but you don't know the first thing about passion. Don't mistake my passion for anger. I'm out here giving everything I have on the field, but all you see is the surface, right? But what you don't see is me holding my teammates accountable, but you're calling it anger. But you know what? You want to talk about behavior? You know what? Let's go there. You know what? We're going to go there today. Oh, yeah, we're going to go there today. So let me ask you something, Mr. Reporter. Why is it that when those hockey players go out there, they throwing punches on the ice and you all in here cheer them on? The fans go crazy for that. You all call them heroes, right? They're out there fighting, bleeding, and all of you in this room love it. As a matter of fact, the more they fight, the more lucrative their contract becomes. So now, if we do the same thing, if we show the same energy, the same passion, suddenly it's a problem. So what's the difference, huh? Why is it okay for them to throw hands, but if we do it on the football field, we're labeled as troublemakers or we bad for the game? It's like, we got to be good old boys. Oh, we got to play nice and keep it clean because we can't make nobody mad. Now, if we show out our real emotions, anything that is just beyond perfectly polished, then you all want to write something in your little articles about us being distracted. And for what? For playing the game the way it's meant to be played? Man, I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of this. You know what? Wait a minute. I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. You wrote that article about me. Yeah, that was you. You wrote that article about me, and you called me a religious conspiracy theorist. What's your name, bro?
Johnny. My name's Johnny.
So now it's my time to ask you the questions. So, Johnny, why did you write that article about me?
Because you pray before every game. And from what I'm told from the fans, they don't watch football to be preached to. That's what church is for. They watch because they want to see a competitive match.
How dare you? Because I pray before every game, suddenly I'm forcing people into some type of religious cult? I mean, you got to be kidding me. I mean, what? Because I take the moment on the field to thank God for giving me the ability to play, for the strength to keep going and to keep pushing? Suddenly now that's a problem too? Man, look, let me tell everybody something. I want y'all to hear me. Put all your eyes up here. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a believer. That's right. And I've given my life to Christ. And I'm not ashamed of it, not one bit. And you want to know something? Y'all hate me for that. That's why y'all keep coming for me. And all these little fans that you're talking about that don't like it, guess what? Don't watch the game. Really, it's that simple. Don't watch it. Nobody's forcing them to watch it. And I'm not forcing anyone to believe into what I believe. But I'm not going to sit here and apologize for what I believe in. And I'm definitely not going to stop praying before I take that field. And if you don't like it, keep it moving, Johnny. But don't sit here and tell me what I should do with my faith. You don't have to believe what I believe in, but you go sit right here and I guarantee you something. You will respect it.
Yeah, Deshaun, let's just change the topic. All right, let's cool off a little bit. So last week you didn't even speak to the media, in spite of you all winning the game. I mean, let's be honest, you broke Brandon Marshall's record with 22 receptions in a single game. I mean, you made history. You know, I know you could talk about the media, but we really want to give you your flowers. We want to give you your accolades, your credit, you know, but you didn't show up. You didn't really want to talk to us. So why did you avoid the media last week?
I didn't speak to you all last week because, I'm just going to be real. You all have no respect for football players. You all have the audacity to be in the locker rooms while we're still getting dressed, asking us questions while we're literally trying to put ourselves together. And you expect us to be okay with that? I'm not some big mandingo or circus animal for you to stare at while I'm still trying to get myself together. It's disrespectful. And I'm sitting up there looking at you all. Let's just be real. Y'all sitting up there looking at me and everyone else, getting your little fantasy off while our stuff just swinging everywhere. And you just sitting up there acting like everything is just normal. No, it's not normal. We're human beings. We deserve basic respect. And do you want to ask questions? You ask them outside the locker room. Give us the dignity to at least have some privacy. We're already on display for you when we hit the field. We already give you everything we have out there. So the least you could do is let us have a moment to ourselves in the locker room. That's why I didn't talk to you all last week. And you know what? While we was talking about this subject, I got a problem with that combine. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to call folk out on that combine. Y'all are violating these young men, making them run around in tights, half naked, with their private parts showing for the whole world to see. And for what? For what? They've already proven themselves on the field. They've already put in the work, but you're treating them like animals on display. I mean, really? Really? It's disrespectful. These are young men with dreams, ambitions, and futures, and yet you putting them in a position to be exposed, just to expose themselves, just to get your approval. They're not there for your entertainment. They're not there for you to fantasize at. They're there to show their skills, their ability, and what they've worked their whole lives to achieve. You all want respect from the players on the field? Start by respecting them off the field. You know what? I'm going to stop because I already know I'm done, guys. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. So I'm giving you permission. Go back to your little offices, write your little articles, and I cannot wait to read them on the headline news or in your little articles tomorrow morning. I'm out of here. Do better next week.
All right, folks, welcome to the show. Wow. I mean, that's the only word that I could come up with. Now, if you've been keeping up with football, you know this guy been making waves, Desean Valentine. Mostly for all the wrong reasons. The football star who's supposed to be a role model has been out here stirring up conversation than making plays on the field. And after his loss tonight, we're diving into his latest mess, if that's what you really want to call it. From his outbursts on the field to his comments off of it. I mean, this guy seems to have forgotten what it means to be an athlete and a professional in the public eye. I mean, let's just nominate him for an Academy Award for Best Actor because no one brings more drama than him. Take a look.
I'm not some big mandingo or a circus animal for you to stare at while I'm still trying to get myself together. It's disrespectful. But you know what? You want to talk about behavior? You know what? Let's go there. You know what? We're going to go there today. Oh, yeah, we're going to go there today. So let me ask you something, Mr. Reporter. Why is it that when those hockey players go out there, they throwing punches on the ice and you all in here cheer them on? And I'm sitting up there looking at you all. Let's just be real. Y'all sitting up there looking at me and everyone else, getting your little fantasy off while our stuff just swinging everywhere. And you just sitting up there acting like everything is just normal. Go back to your little offices, write your little articles, and I cannot wait to read them on the headline news or in your little articles tomorrow morning.
We have our sports correspondent, David Freeman, at the press conference. I mean, watching this circus go down. I mean, David, what's going on there? I mean, what is this guy doing? His team can't control him. The city of Dallas can't control him. I mean, at this point, the league can't even control him. I mean, you were in the press conference with them. What do you make of all of this?
Let's just be honest. We hear this from him all the time. I mean, he's actually become a good TV, I might add. But, all right, let me get this straight. He's out here complaining about his struggles while making millions of dollars to literally catch a ball and run forward. Seriously? These guys get paid to play a game that millions of Americans would give anything to be a part of. And yet he's up here acting like the world owes him something? He's just another dramatic football player who wants to storyline his leverage to play the victim.
All right, so what's the goal here, David? I mean, what are we talking about? Does he want us to feel sorry for him? Does he want people to go out there and protest for him? I mean, like every time he opens up his mouth, it's a new stunt. He's a football star. How much more attention does he need to get?
I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't have much sympathy for these athletes who live in their mansions wear designer clothes, wear expensive grills in their mouths, and act like they're the ones getting the raw end deal of the stick.
Right, then he's talking about not being around his loved ones. But hello, he signed up to be a football player. That comes with the territory. You play, you're away from home. That's just common sense. So, I mean, what's the big deal here?
He claims he's not around his family, but guess what? Neither am I. Look at my job. I'm gone for a majority of the time, and I'm not complaining. Oh, and by the way, those reporters he were rude to are American taxpayers. I'm an American taxpayer. Let's keep this straight, Deshaun. I'm the one paying your salary. I'm the one funding that field that you run on and making sure that you and your team can afford new equipment and facilities. Do you think we're not aware of that? We're all funding your privileged lifestyle. Then he had the nerve to bring up reporters' fantasies. Excuse me, we are doing our jobs. If we need to go into the locker room, so what? That's not your call, Deshaun. If we need to talk to an athlete, we just do it.
But hey, that's our job, right? I mean, what are we supposed to do? How are you supposed to get the story if you're not there? I mean, last time I checked, talking to the media is part of their football contract.
We're not here to be disrespectful. We're here to get the story. Then he want to talk about hockey players. Really? Okay, hockey players now. These hockey players don't even get paid half the salaries that you get. And if they battle it out on the ice, so what? You know what? I'm just going to say it. Deshaun, you are a privileged brat who doesn't get his way, and you are bitter about your loss today. My advice, get over it. Stand up there like a grown man and accept responsibilities. So then you always keep talking about keeping it real. Well, I'm going to keep it real. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep it real because I'm going to say what every American is thinking. Desean Valentine, go out there, do your job, entertain us, and keep quiet. You're not here to preach, to complain, or act like your job is someone harder than anyone else's. So just shut up and score a touchdown. I'm David Freeman, reporting live from the field. And as always, I thank you all for watching.
Dropping buckets, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions, yeah. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming. Cause I'm dropping buckets, ay, yeah, like it's nothing. Ay, earn my respect and burn a budget. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, yeah, I'm dropping buckets. Drop some cash for me, don't worry about my past for me. I'm driving with no gasoline, this life I live's a fantasy. Yeah, I do this for my dogs, all my day ones and my family. My life gon' live through them if I end up in any tragedies. I hope y'all understand this shit got bigger cause it had to be. I always knew I had it, but just not at this capacity. I recognize the gravity, closer to the summit, stacking chips and counting nuggets. I've been stunting, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey. Yeah, like it's nothing. Ayy, in the kitchen chopping onions. Ayy, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming. Cause I'm dropping buckets. Ayy, yeah, like it's nothing. Ayy, earn my respect and burn a budget. Ayy, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby. Cause I'm dropping buckets. Earn my respect and burn a budget. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets.